So let's talk a little bit about what's coming up on the show. Obviously, the Kane has been captured. Your character is starting to see that Pike isn't all he's cracked up to be. Tell us a little bit about how your character is kind of dealing with that whole situation.
Look, I think that Bellamy had obviously agreed to spy on the other civilians of Arcadia, but I think that the decision to kill Kane is a little drastic, but Pike's known for making drastic decisions. But it is treason after all, and Pike did win his chancellorship by a landslide victory, which means he has the support of most everyone in Arcadia. Whether he's doing the right thing for Arcadia is yet to be seen, but he has enacted a policy in which sets us up for war with the Grounders. So it's kind of like you're already on board of this. Everyone's already in line to do this one thing. So where do you go from there? But I think to kill Kane is a step too far for Bellamy, and he's going to do what he can in order to try and save Kane's life. And luckily for Bellamy, he does have Pike's ear. But whether Pike has the ear of the people he once did is yet to be seen.
There is also the situation with Octavia as well. She's out there, and while Pike pulled back a little bit in terms of her sort of betrayal, Bellamy's got to be worried about her at this point, right?
I think Bellamy's has always been worried about her. She was, she wants to be a Grounder and wants to live out there, but she was not recognized by any of the Grounder factions, and she was also not really welcome in Arcadia. She didn't have her place. So there's always that worry for Bellamy. I think the fact that she has kind of cut ties with Bellamy has made him realize that she can be responsible for herself. But in this instance, with her out there and them on opposite sides of ideologies in the world of the 100, it's never going to sit right for him to have his only family member out there kind of pitted against him. So it's going to be a long and hard road for them to try and reconcile or even get in touch and see eye to eye.
Finally, I wanted to ask you about just going back in time a couple of episodes. Why do you think Bellamy handcuffed Clark? For her safety? I mean, that was kind of a dangerous situation.
I think Bellamy handcuffed Clark because he doesn't trust Lexa. He doesn't trust that they're going to, accept them as the 13th clan, especially after the massacre had happened. This is prior to Lexa saying blood must not have blood. And in actual sense, Clark wouldn't be safe in Polis had this war broke out. So for Bellamy's thoughts, I think, is to be able to bring her in. It's better to have eyes on her than have her out there and be at the will of the Grounders, as opposed to being kept at Arcadia where they could at least keep an eye on her.